Let's see what we have here. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, but it's the hour, guys. The hour. I don't know what this camera is. I do not know what type of camera they have given us for this game. But wow. The visuals are something else, man. The visuals are something else. Welcome, everybody, to the Overthinking Football Show. My name is George Mokwena. I am your host, and this is the show where we love South African football. We love African football. And of course, every now and then we go into Europe. But on weekends, most of the time, we have our watch-alongs. If Chiefs, Pirates, Sundowns, Banyana, Bafana are in action, we will also be here covering said action on the show. So, yeah, very, very interesting game. Group B, CAF Champions League, between AS Maniema Union versus Mamelodi Sundowns. That is what we're going to be watching today. Mamelodi Sundowns, a team that is sitting number one in the PSL, the Betway Prem. They've got 11 games played, 10 wins, no draws, 1 loss, 22 goals scored, 4 conceded for a grand total of 30 points. The last time we saw them out was a 1-0 loss in this competition versus Raja Casablanca on the 4th of January. Then, of course, you have Maniema Union, who are number 2 in Linafoot B. So their league, the Linafoot League in DRC, is split into 2. And then they have the B section, which they're number 2, 9 games played, 6 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss, 15 goals scored, 6 conceded for a grand total of 20 points. Last game out, they also had a loss versus AS FAR Rabat. FAR Rabat, one of those dreaded teams from Morocco. These two teams have actually met 3 times. So the last time we saw them was the 26th of November, 2024. Where Mamelodi Sundowns and Maniema drew 0-0. A lot of us will know it as the game when Umangoba Manshem. Hey, there were questions asked about Umangoba that led to Umangoba getting fired and Miguel Cardoso coming in to take over the head coaching position at Mamelodi Sundowns. But before that, previously, they'd met in prelim rounds. In 2021, on the 24th of October, Mamelodi Sundowns beat Maniema Union 2-0. And then on the 17th of October, 2021, in the first leg of the qualifiers, they drew 2-2. So this Maniema team has been frustrating for a long time. Very frustrating for a long time. Even in this group, as it stands, Maniema would be sitting on a grand total of 4 points. Those 4 points coming from 4 draws and 1 loss, whereas Mamelodi Sundowns, 5 games played, 1 win, 3 draws, 1 win, 2 draws, 1 loss, and a grand total of 6 points. So they need this. A very, 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 very open group. As Raja and AS FAR have to face each other, Raja having beaten AS FAR recently as well. But let's see how it goes. Kana na hakidumedisi sentle man.
Dumelang sanibonani ninjani? Hello.
If you guys were in the
Hello,
group,
hi.
if you guys were in the group, you would have
How are
heard
you?
you would have heard Umalume Kuto. Go mabe. Go. I'll go bam. DRC. Okay, let me read these comments. GT says, Ola Oti, the chest pains going straight to Soweto today. Guys, maybe one side of Soweto, maybe Pirates. Tonight, Chiefs, we have way too many problems of our own to be looking at you guys. Fananom says, he's, as always, he's Mamelodi Sundowns. Welcome, PK. Let's see how Takarani Sesame do against Maniema. Our intentions are clear today. Lerato, welcome. Guys, remember, this is a very interactive show. And when I say interactive show, it means that you can jump in and actually tell me your thoughts as we're going through the show. To do so, you have to follow me now. If you're watching on YouTube, follow me now on TikTok, jump in and press the button that says multi-guest at the bottom of your screen. But the interaction only starts later on. The interaction only starts at halftime when I let 5 people into the show. And those 5 people come in and we have a conversation about what we're seeing in the first half. From the first half, then if we can reach 35,000 likes, I just want 35,000 likes. If we can reach 35,000 likes, then we'll be able to open it up. I'll open it up in the second half and everybody can jump in. We are 5 minutes into the game. There is my timer for those who are looking for the time. But let's see what Sundowns can do. Thus far, in the 5 minutes of this game, there isn't too much to go on, but it does seem like Maniema is loving this back three. If you look at the starting lineups, you have Liongo in goal, Kalowa, Charve, Amongo, Banka, Mwanda, Lina, Chitan, Bola, Simele, and Lutaladio. That is the starting lineup for... This salesman.
Wa bafana man. What?
Sales, just like that. Just like that, two Sales has just missed one of the best opportunities, broke the line, got through, and just couldn't put it into the back of the net. Eban. What type of pitch is this? And that season is what season is it in DRC? Well, technically it's meant to be winter, but because equator comes into play, it's still humid and summery, I guess. They don't really get a winter like that. So that is what it is. The coach should have started with Shaluli Lesses van der Norm. How could he brace for my favorite player, Sales? Papa Khosi, he just missed one. He just missed one. Sales is too soft for me in this game. Well, look. Mamelodi Sundowns has been getting through. They have been getting through. You can't fight with that fact. I think we are seeing some of the holes that are there. If they can just coordinate between Sales and Ribeiro, who's going to be the one pushing and who's going to be the one collecting, then I think you can do a lot here. As you can see, look, Sales should collect that ball. But look at that. It's going to be 3v3 for this whole game. And if it's 3v3 for this whole game, with the line that this Maniema Union is playing, something's got to give. Okay, so, hey guys, I don't know what 710 to 720p camera we're watching here, but that is what we're getting. But hey, as long as it is being shown on both the places, if you want to watch the game, you can watch it for free on sabcsport.com, but then also you can watch it on SABC Sports Facebook page. Guys, if Sundowns does not take advantage, with their lineup of Williams, Lebu, Sakeka, and Alunga, Mokwena, Morena, Mkulise, Allen, the Sales, Reyners, and Ribeiro, they have to take advantage. No way, guys. With Sales were always one man down, says Sammy. He should have buried that chance as ASAP Shembe. Wonder why Maniema have had their best player, number 10, benched. Second half. That's the into second half. Okay, here they how can you miss a clear goal like that? This is why you know we need to win. When you know we need to win. Well, let's see what happens. We're still seeing a lot of what Mikel Caruso is going to bring to the Sundowns team. What has been apparent about him, one of the big things is that Caruso, man, and he has been very flexible tactically. We've seen some rulani ball, we've seen some Mangoba ball, we've seen some altered Mangoba ball from this team. So it seems like he's a coach that coaches towards the occasion. Whoever you are playing, that is the system that we're going to play at that point. Even now, you're seeing a very narrow front two. It seems like he wants to run directly at that defense, especially in defending it's a 3, but when they're playing up, you see them fall back and have only, 2 players at the back or 3 players at the back. Yeah, but Gashisa on the bench because Gashisa. Salesman, he's too slow. Sales is just like a Royal M player, Andy. Let's always one man down. I suspect this Sales is Fleming's nephew. How did he get here? For the prize. Furious Programmer says, Dumelang Masandawana, Lebza, welcome. Guys, please tap the screen, tata screen. Let's try to get to 65,000 likes. And then that's my goal for today. I want 65,000, 70,000 likes. So please tap the screen. It is free. Just do this on the screen and you'll be fine. Here comes Maniema. Sundowns. At least they're not playing up from the back. Oh, yeah, last game. Playing up from the back was lit. Stop making Reyners collect the ball. Sales, you are taller and you love passing and linking. You collect the ball for Reyners. Oh, Mara. Of course, last game out, there were 2 red cards for Mamelodi Sundowns, which saw Obas and Mudau getting red cards. That is why they are not available for this game, which is why we're seeing Morena coming in, Mkhulise coming in. I'm still not sold on Mkhulise, the eternal youngster in Mamelodi Sundowns. I know he still has a long career, Mara. Okay.
The game has changed today. There's betting, there's all these people are emotional.
Minakire, when I ask, guys, what are you saying? Straight win Sundowns, over 2.5, under 2.5, draw, both sides to score. How are we looking? My punters, the guys who have placed some money on these things. Mina, I don't know, because Tyler's asking what happens to Cardoso if he loses. I don't know. I don't know, because whenever I ask, people won't give me a straight answer. I asked, is it Champions League or bust for Cardoso? Number 1. People didn't answer. I asked, is it Champions League or bust, knowing that he's coming in the middle of the season? And damage may have already been done, even though there wasn't damage, Mara, just to say. Does he get fired immediately? Do you wait until if he doesn't make it out of the group stages, do you wait until the end of the season to fire him? Do you wait for Club World Cup? Corner, Maniema Union. Hey, but over 3.5 says Papa Jose. I'd say Cardoso deserves a proper transfer window to flush out the rebels. Guys, do you believe there's rebels at Sundowns? Do you believe that? Because we had a very interesting conversation about player power on one of my shows, Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m. We had a very interesting conversation about player power. It's probably what got Mangoba fired, but it's what normally happens. If you have lieutenants that were very loyal to a certain coach, it's very hard for another coach to come in and put his foot down and get those guys on board. You know, Rulani was writing notes and speaking to families and doing all of those things, right? So do we then hold this one accountable for that, or do we allow him to move on? There we go, sales. There we go. You must collect that ball. You're taller than Reina's. Danko, salesman. That's all you need to do. I did say earlier in the season, when Mangoba took over, would Mangoba be allowed to do what Rulani was allowed to do with Bohlompo, with Bo Onyango, with Bochali? Would he be allowed to put those guys on the bench, move them from the team, otherwise release them or sell them? Would he be allowed to do that? Or I'm a player like Rulani? But I don't know. I also think that all of that friction that happened came with the history of Mangoba being there at the club. So they've got a history with him. They know there was a very hard line that Rulani threw with Coach Mangoba as to who is liked and not liked. So maybe those players are following suit. Maybe Cardoso is going to be able to get these guys on side because he's coming in from the outside. But anyway, this Maniema team is committing lots of players forward and leaving space behind. I keep saying Korani. Sundowns does not benefit. You just need one well-placed long ball behind the defense, and Reina's has scored. They actually had 2 chances where they went through and didn't use them, with Sales missing pretty much one-on-one. But this Maniema's running, man. They want to get another coach fired. I'm still sad. CTC did us wrong Wednesday. It's just 3 points, guys. It happened. I know they were referring to Mokwena when they were talking of rebels. I give up. But you know, Cardoso must stay till we play Sundowns and beat them. Heaven. Mr. Oti, I don't think Mangoba was fired. I think he was just holding the position for Cardoso. I hear you. But this is where I fight you. This is where I have to disagree. I think he was given enough rope to hang himself, but that's besides the point. Remember, before he took over as head coach, there was conversations that he was going to become something new at Sundowns, an executive of sorts. They said that they were working on a new deal that was never being seen in South Africa, And he ended up taking those reins. And I said, oh, the moment you take the reins, you're not going to go back into the executive. It has happened far too many times. It has happened far too many times with what's his name? Kevin Johnson. We've seen them become technical directors and then become coaches and then get fired. I actually want to see what Mushin Etrigal does here. Maniema's not sitting back. I like that. I like that for them. Maniema just need a quick goal and sit back. Says Ukorani. ASAP says there's a few senior players we have to move on from. It's not personal. We can't sync with them. And this team's going to get one chance and punish. Yeah, no. Oh, that was a chance. Free header at Sydney. Can we have a real conversation about Sundowns, set pieces and corners? They struggle, eh? They struggle. And it took Shem Abomakesi to highlight this problem. Look, Maniema's not allowing the playing out from the back. Allow it. Allow the playing out from the back and target Lebusa. Oh, Ribeiro's way too far back. Like, there's a couple of things that I see that, oh, there we go. There's the ball. Offside. There's the ball. There's a couple of things that are worrying me. The further Ribeiro gets away from the box, the more selfish he is. So we're not going to see too much of an effective Ribeiro in my eyes over here as we watch this game. The other thing that's worrying me is that Sales is playing number 9 and Reyners is collecting. Reyners can't collect. That's the one thing he cannot do. They just need to swap there. I'm not quite too sure what Umkulis is doing right now, but I'm going to give Mamelodi Sundowns the benefit of the doubt because Maniema is pressing them pretty high. They're not even allowing them to get that first ball out or the first pass out in order to build from the back. So they've been trying to force them long. I wouldn't have done that if I was Maniema. I would have let them play and then pressed Ulibusa, like I said. You see, like in this situation, let it go to Lebusa and trap him there. Hey, Lama back pass. Lama back pass. Hey, there we go. There we go. Send him through. Send him through, Allende. Send him through. No, don't go wide. It almost worked out. Almost worked out. They almost made me swallow my words. Okay. What's Caruso's style of players? I watched Sundowns. They're weak from building from the back with no intent. I told you, OT, and people thought I was mad. Sundowns have a weakness, and he just highlighted it. Is the GNU in place? Actually, GNU, have you come together in order? What is the GNU situation? Today, the GNU has been asked to be deployed to the DRC in order to become friends of Maniema Union. Does the GNU accept or decline? Or is the trip from DRC the trip from DRC to Kana, where's Paris playing? But yeah, to Egypt. Is the trip from DRC to Egypt too long for the GNU? They must just let us know. So far, Maniema have the possession. $500 per player on the cards for winning this game against Sundowns. Really, Musa? Is that real? What's $500? $500 is just that. Is what? $500 is like 9K? 9K nyana. Okay, here they come. Hey guys, this game is slow. Oh, free header. You see, if that was Chirambadare, and it was Wonder Boy Makubo, that's a goal. Mara, Maniema.
Wa bafana man. What?
A miss there from Bola, who had a free header and he took it over. Also, guys, this team scores, eh? This team, nine games played, 15 goals, 6 conceded. This team scores, eh? Yeah, water break. Is it a water break? Gunzima. Yeah, it's too hot. It's too hot. It's too hot. It's too hot. Guys, let me know what you're thinking there in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking there in the comments about the game so far. I see they're getting a mandatory water break. Maybe the slowness of the game is about the heat and not about anything else. But Maniema should have scored there. Both sides have missed gilt-edge chances. The only problem, the only thing I'm worried about, Kinshasa, 30 degrees, humidity 65%. Okay, yeah, there you go. There's the answer for those who are asking what it's like over there. Gunzima. These boys aren't even playing like they're trying to win here. Where's the urgency after a loss? Yeah, that's one of the questions that I have. It seems like this is a training game. And training games are very tricky because that's how you concede out of the blue. And you're not sure what exactly is happening, you know? I was speaking about this with Pirates, even though, okay, they both have had straight up chances, so I can't say the football gods would be angry. But these are the games where one random goal, one random cross and a random goal makes it very tough for Mamelodi Sundowns. And it's a Mamelodi Sundowns team that right now really needs the points. Sundowns really needs the points. Because if they don't win this game, or if Maniema were to somehow win this game, Maniema would be number 2 in the group. We're still struggling with set pieces. Maniema should have scored there. We need to discuss Williams now. Hey. Guys, he's the 9th best keeper in the world, guys. Are we talking about his organization of the defense? And Ribeiro also needs to be subbed out. I think Ribeiro's being blocked by Umkhulisi. And I mean it in the sense that you need somebody who's going to push up and in to allow Ribeiro to be higher up the pitch. The lower Ribeiro is on the pitch, the more problems you're going to have. But this game feels like a preseason game. Ubola ngathi inkomo. Heat can't be an excuse. These boys playing PTA. Hey. No, malume kutse kitse. Pirates yona. Pirates yona. I said that the football gods and all of that stuff because they had a lot of chances, they weren't taking them. As it looks right now, Karim Maniema is going to be the one that's going to be punished by the football gods. Far post corner. Oh, what a shot. Save, Williams. You even missed out, Malume Kutsa. I sang a song. Oh, Shireleza Jalu Mama. Useni Mama. Okay. All of my brother, next time. I can't. Apologies, Coke. I cannot because I cannot afford those rights. Those rights cost millions of rands. I cannot afford to even buy highlights, which means that I can be banned at any time because TikTok is looking out for copyrighted materials. So if I were to turn my camera right now, but then also if I were to do it and TikTok doesn't say anything, that means that the copyright holder might come and collect at some point. And I don't feel like fighting Supersport and SABC and New World TV. So if you want to watch the game, it is available for free on SABC Sports' platforms, even on the web. So if you can watch me here, you can watch the game live on SABC Sports platforms. I would rather have Peter than Sales. I still think Sales is being used wrong. I think Sales is more of a false 9-10. I think he likes to play the ball and connect the ball. I look at Sales a little bit like I look at Giroud. Yes, Giroud scores, but Giroud also likes playing those 1-2s and playing the ball to the people around him. So I would say bring Sales back into the pitch a little bit to combine with Ribeiro and then let Reyners make runs based off of a Ribeiro through pass or a Sales 1-2. That is what I would do, personally speaking. But yeah, we'll have to see. When I said Costa is overrated, I was misunderstood, says Balube Kuto. These corners, I see danger. You see the Kotsi?
I see the 40.
Every game they're attacking on Lunga's side, but the coach doesn't see it. Something definitely off with Williams this season. It's as if he's been stripped of his leadership role. Passes, distribution, doesn't cut crosses. His body language is lethargic. I can go on and on. Interesting. Look, on that point, the one thing I will say about Williams, in that Raja game, there was a moment, and it could mean nothing or it could mean everything, but there was a moment where mokwena were playing on the left-hand side at the back, and they were doing these passes, these fast passes, in a corner, almost cornering themselves and losing the ball. And you could see him in the background calling and shouting and trying to... Are we trying to insinuate, agent, that Williams might not be one of the mutiny players and he might be suffering at the hands of those who are on strike? Is that what you say? Sales? Aye, man. Oh, what a ball. Goal. Aye, son.
Wa bafana, man. What?
Did you guys see Sales? That's Sales. That's who he is. He's not a finisher. He's that. He likes to do those type of things. That cross was almost perfect. But they should have finished there. Somebody should have finished there. Guys. Somebody should have finished there. Okay, let me see. Malume Kutu. No, I know the songs. Don't worry. I know the songs. Tawana too casual, no aggression, says Chablani. Usashebeleza man. Ngiyazazi le ngoma velile. Mara angizwanga ku record, ngizizwe ku Spotify. Ningathi ngimdala. Okay, badlala mpiyafele he bana. Danko. Yeah, Roberto Firmino. I think he wants to be part of the build up. Oh. If you don't take your chances. Sundowns there again. This time Reyners trying to provide it to Allende who hit it wide. At least there's no fight here. As the secretary of the GNU, I have released budget to the Congo. Oh, you've released budget, Stanley. Oh, Stanley, you've released budget. Okay, Stanley. But if you released budget for Egypt tomorrow, we are Egypt. After sales is useless as Umoki, I gave up. OT, weather is very hot. It is very hot. I'm not gonna lie. Mara, it's for that precise reason why Sundowns needs to take advantage. Because, and as much as we say that Sundowns plays in Pitori and it's hot and all of that, I don't think we're as humid as what it is there in the DRC. So you'd imagine that Maniema Union will be able to come out a little bit stronger in the second half, owing to the fact that they're used to these conditions, but also owing to the fact that as long as Sundowns keeps missing, the football gods are looking at you side eye. Motaung Pirates. This is a scam, but it's not 60 million. Yeah, I don't want to speak about prices. I want to work on the prices. Prices are prices. What happens if Sundowns don't win? If Sundowns don't win, so if they draw, they stay number 2 pending the game between Raja and ASFAR. If they lose, they go to number 4. They go to 3, sorry, they go to 3. And then they would set up a calculator game. It would be a very calculator-based game towards the end. And I don't think Sundowns, man, I need to like calculator, man. Oh, ball. Nichigelani, shoot the ball. Someone shoot the ball. Oh. Someone shoot the ball. Thank you. Orlando Pirates versus as Bucks were tired of Sundowns noise, can they humble themselves? Stupid. Oh, stupid! You're part of the GNU. You guys, you complain when people don't support your teams, when your teams are out and they're out playing somewhere else for Africa. Mara, when it's your teams, Nyakalaza, yeah, GNU, yeah, GNU, my friend, enemy of my enemy is my friend. Another water break. Another water break. It's been like 10 minutes. Is it that bad? As a Kosi diehard, Sundowns must lose and not make the quarterfinals, says Bongs. Mr. Mule says, but what is happening to the boys? Guys, they're not up to it. You're just gonna have to hope that attitude or culture at Mamelodi Sundowns, where they win games they're not supposed to win, comes back, you know? 6 GNU members have already landed, including the president of GNU, Papawa. All about proceeds. This team has been influenced by Steve Compella, says number 1 Orlando Pirates fan. Interesting. Okay, so let me ask the comments, guys. The guys in the comments then, let me ask you guys. How much influence does Steve have in this period? How much influence do you think Steve has? Because Cardoso, let's be fair. I mean, maybe this is his 3rd week in charge of Mamelodi Sundowns. There's been a lot of pressure, isn't there, man? How much control does he have, and how much could he have learned over that time? So is Steve running the club? And is Sundowns missing Ufohloza? They're trying to kill our momentum. Sundowns need to come back to earth, stupid. I think the players are playing well today, to be honest. I'm tired of pretending. King GNU. I get about the government of national unity. So I get in our politics after the elections, ANC needed some sort of powers. They needed more people to jump on in order to have a majority. So they went with their enemy, the DA. So when we say GNU on the show, GNU means that when Sundowns is playing, is Naturena and Orlando, is Perfenio and Orlando coming together in order to root against the Sundowns, or when Pirates is playing, Sundowns and Chiefs fans coming together. And the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Government of national unity. I hope I explained it well. But it's fine. Yeah, she's about TRC. Mara, that's why I'm saying that the more this game goes 0-0, who does it suit more? Who does it suit more? Does it suit Sundowns or does it suit the guys who are playing at home? You know, if you come to my house and you've got all the cooking skills in the world, but you don't know where the plates are and the veggies are and all of those things are, I'm going to beat you. So you need Sundowns to take the lead. They need to take the lead. This is a must-win game. It's a must-win game. Oh, they're listening. Sales is dropping back. We're creating chances. Yes, the intensity is not there, but nah. Agent, that's not what I'm afraid of. I think what I'm afraid of is Maniema converts one of these corners or one of these crosses and it becomes 1-0. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of the Raja game. Obviously not in the same physical or, you know, all of the dark art stuff. But, you know, these games are the tricky games. These games are the ones where, man, you feel like you should have won. And then the other team just against the run of play gets something. But here comes Mamelodi Sundowns. Let's see if they can get a goal. Corner kick. I think for now, Steve is the one who's running things, says Kodani. Nah, Cardoso is much more in charge. I'm sure Steve even selects the starting lineup. Hey, yeah. I'm going to go to Sundowns fans here. No disrespect, Tyler. But the Sundowns fans are saying it's Steve. Here we need someone who will score for us. Reduce 90 minutes. Oh, no, camera nayo is doing the things. Oh. Was that Debza? They said free entrance, but the stadium is empty. Kwenzakala ne-DRC. You know, maybe if Chiefs could play. Okay, I'm joking. Naturana and Mayfair versus Chlorkop. It suits Maniema, but Maniema need 3 points. They do need 3 points. Let's see. 8 shots, Sundowns, 6 shots, Maniema. Both have 1 shot on target. Sundowns has 60% of the possession so far, 36 minutes in. Not good for Downs. We must make the most out of this game. Says Coke. Much better it's Steve, but when they win, Caruso is the genie. It's the curse of being the assistant coach, guys. 3 points Nyana against Telly. Now Uti at Telel. Anteleli. Oh. Chiefs is so focused when it comes to marketing and these things. When Maniema was in South Africa, the DRC person went to Naturena, J. Like, they just went to Naturena and they were like, yeah, deepening ties. You guys are doing the work for us. Okay, wait, no. But even Chiefs is better than I'm watching here. Hey, cute boy, I don't know, eh? Hey, mention leader, leave us, Tina Senzen. What did we say, Shemba? We didn't say anything.
No, my brother. Let me be happy in peace. Whenever you are sad, it's for now. Later, you're gonna thank me. Bye-bye.
That's all I have to say. Sundowns is being too sexy today. Don't be sexy, man. Oh. Guys, Maniema just scored, guys. Maniema Union just scored.
Ziyakhala and ziku loudspeaker and I khona into off. I no khona into off. Hayi ziyakhala ke manje. Ziyakhala ke manje.
What did I say to you guys? It's going to be a random one-man run. Random one-man run. This man took it from the halfway line. I won and scored. Yo. Oh! Guys, well, I told you my brother reminded me of Gonzalez. We need Sundowns to be humble, so stupid. Mr. Says, does this not mean group stage knockout for the boys? I don't know. It just means that last game is going to be crazy. Maniema 1-0. Sundowns, we need Sundowns to be humble. Why they pass the ball to each other inside the area? They are being too sexy, Chiga man. Too sexy. Ow. Ninan Pizin, pasa bola. Shoot, score. Second half is going to be tough. Arthur sales is useless. We need Sundowns to be bread and butter. Mojan says a type of striker we need at Pirates. I was waiting for the Chiefs fans. While I was watching him run, I was looking at the headline and I was thinking to myself, yeah, that's the man that, look, is he on it again? Defense Sundowns.
Bathi ukusheka ngesulu nje.
Oh, khakhazela.
Why you khathazeling, my brother? Relax. Go.
If they lose, they will be knocked out. No, there's still one more game. It's still very open, that group. Mr. Oti, why Karo Tabili? Akataba. Oh, Akataba. I'm a fan of football. Let me see. You let a person who spent 7 years at the club go, and the dictionary license remains. The thesaurus remain. I got. He could be hold. Kahle Paula mara nina niyadlala. Where's Zakala? Zakala manje. Just kick the ball. They're playing too much unnecessary passes. Arthur Sales is useless, to be honest. Yo, this pitch is not for tiki-taka. They will delay the game until Sundowns make another mistake. You're a rival fan host. It's okay to be happy. I will celebrate the Sundowns loss. I'm just happy we saw a goal. I've been advising Sundowns all day. Like I said, some senior players need to be released for an overhaul. We have no warriors left. One of the GNU members just called me to confirm the score. No, look, guys. I'm not a Sundowns fan. I'm not a Sundowns hater. But that's all I'm saying. Heaven, the keeper's already lying down. Is Chai might as well come back now. Michelle says, I'm not laughing, guys. I'm not laughing, but he blamed the pitch, not sales. Guys, Maniema, can we please? Okay, wait. Let's be serious. Maniema, guys. This team has something. This, of course, would be their first win, but they have 3 draws in the group. Yeah, they have 3 draws in the group. So they're a tough team. Oh? Is it inside or outside? Yeah! Yay! Orlando Pirates fan! Yay!
I see the 40.
Hey, balwanami. Why balwanami? Babangeke. But na hit Sundowns with all my blood. I didn't say that Mokwena's heavy. With all your blood. Look, I'm scared because the problem becomes second half is going to be tough. It's going to be tough in second half. Hey, winner. No, but for real, guys, who's this guy? Chiefs, the window is open. We have people that know how to beat Sundowns. Finally. Okay, let me see. Gooby. Best case scenario, we get eliminated and focus on the league and domestic cups. CAF Soweto next year. But nobody had that energy when Mangaba was not losing. Nobody had that energy. Why must this energy now appear? When Mangaba was doing his job and people were asking for his head on a silver platter, people were telling me what his Champions League or past. When I asked the question during one of my shows, and I said, guys, when Cardoso steps in, what is the mandate for the year? Why would you give him a year, a season, or whatever if you weren't willing to give up on Mangaba? You threw him into the fire. But everybody said, hey. Now you guys are backtracking. Hi, guys. I have contacts Oti. Remember, they went to the peaceful village. But we cannot be playing on an artificial pitch at this stage. Mina, I'm not a Sandawana Marakamo now, guys. Now it's the pitch. last week versus Raja, it was dark arts. Yeah, dark arts. Yeah, as if you guys had never seen dark arts before. Today's the pitch. Khanti, did firing Rulani make Sundowns, man, a new team? CAF. Yeah, are you guys now all of a sudden Champions League virgins? Is that what you guys are telling me? Sundowns has never played an artificial pitch on a hot day in Africa. Alright, guys, hold your guys accountable, please. Hold your guys accountable. Hold your guys accountable. Like I said. Oh, heaven. Limistitse more sales was 1-on-1. You've been having all of the chances. Sundowns must forget about CAF this season, says Kodani. Tina, we remain humble, says Mukone. We are being shown flames. I still say firing Rulani was the biggest mistake ever, says Tyler. Sales must go to Chiefs. No, thank you. Bonnie, we want that man who scored. We want that man who scored. What's his name? Sign him up, Bobby. Come on, Paula. Bobby must sign him up. Yeah. Get Tibang up. Guys, Sundowns. Now, okay, I'm being serious now. I'm being serious. This is the second week or second game that I've seen in CAF where Sundowns doesn't look all the way switched on. They don't look confident. They don't look on. And I said it in the Raja game, and you guys were like, no, what do you mean? Hey. Mara, now we're seeing it here as well. Even under Mangoba, this Maniema, this wasn't happening. They're building confidence, Lawan. And second half, they're going to hurt Sundowns. Anyway, we're heading into halftime. Please remember, I need 5 people to jump in so we can have a conversation. But that's why I'm saying Mangoba was not fired. He was just holding. Sundowns is diluted. The real Ronald Williams was left at the Yashin ceremony. I'm very open. Move on. In South Africa, a special treatment for foreign coaches. Mangoba didn't even smell the squad. If Sundowns loses this match, I'm seriously doubting the credibility of PSL quality, says Mujan. I'm just catching up, guys. Maraing of you. Maraing. We have to stop the cancer from spreading manje before they corrupt Reinas. They extended Mara. He said, Mokwena signed a new contract. Okay, halftime, even after the stoppages. Okay, it's halftime. That's interesting. Okay, halftime, guys. Feel free to request. Remember, 35K likes, and I leave it open. Let's see who can explain what we are seeing here. Hi, guys. You are Bantumus today.
Father God, send help. It's tough.
Kimang, Kitambala. Jafte Kitambala. Preston, can you speak to Chiefs there? PSL quality and imagine doubt your coach, Tinas Chabli 3 points, Bonabaya Tatazel. I'm Chabli too much, guys. Chabli too much.
Bathi nukusheka ngesulu njalo.
Oh, kakase.
What kakase? Why you kakaseling, my brother? Relax.
Mara agent, please don't request, agent. Now it's not working again. Please don't request. As a Pirates fan, I'm disappointed, says Tato Kinna. Q-Boy says, from now, Kitswilo Sundowns just out. Malume Kuso says, let me see. Guys, it doesn't want to open. Agent, stop requesting, man. Why don't Robiling died last time? Okay, guys, as it stands, 1-0, Maniema Union is leading Mamelodi Sundowns going into halftime. Mamelodi Sundowns had their chances. They had their chances. Guys, I don't know what's happening. They had their chances, didn't take them. Now he's losing. That's why he's requesting. Was not Mhlekazi the best right back after Umda Morena's now an attacking player mostly. I'm so bored. 3 times in a row. Kikani should have taken one for the team. There we go. Ish, let me give the Sundowns fans therapy. Because we all here la ukuthi
Ziyakhala and ziku loudspeaker and I khona into off. No khona into off. Ziyakhala ke manje.
I'm sorry.
Ziyakhala ke manje.
I'm sorry to use that voice, guys. I know it's the only voice I have for that quote. PK, what's along, PK, man?
OT, Wankutlwa.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, I would like to start by saying Sundowns imborile today. Yam boring like. Bafana ba tshwantse ba re bolela ba striker or go etsagalang. I don't know. Let me analyze the game. Kore ke boregile OT, kore ne ke boregile. Ha o bona go borega.
First time go gutla o borega wena PK.
No, ke boregile. No, this boys, I don't know. This team is very, very weak. We could be leading now by at least 3 goals.
Okay.
At least. But now I don't know whether these guys, they have been told something or they are not willing to work. And I don't know this football that we are playing. Someone told this boy that, guys, you starting the ball at the back. I don't have confidence in you. And therefore play the football that I want you to play. And as we are playing this football, it's not the football that we know. Okay, that's fine. Maybe let's leave the football part. The opportunities that have been created in this game, we could have at least be leading this team.
Okay.
The goal it's in this team. I don't understand what Kekana is doing, and I don't understand why this coach is benching Khoza. You can't have 2 center backs or number 4 and 5. Babasa khonong who defend the crosses. I've been saying this thing to say we can't defend crosses, and it's a worrisome. But if at least you have that boy that is not afraid to be challenged, or he can go 50-50. But this
his decision making is far better.
And these guys, Kekana and Libusa, you will be saying no, they have experience, but we don't touch players. They must be far from us. They are not defending. They are not. I don't know. They are not heading balls. Bro, if these guys can capitalize on these opportunities, I don't know how many opportunities they have missed. So the crosses. If they can capitalize on at some point there was this other player who had bolo only one. This other one was an open net. I don't know.
PK, before I let Shembe come in, because I'm going to come back, PK, did the coach maybe make the same mistake that Coach Mangoba made in the same fixture, making a whole bunch of changes in the team? I know some of them were forced. Mara, was that something that he shouldn't have done? Similar to Lenyata team?
No, I think there is no much changes. I think it's a forced changes, but the players that are here, I think here, OT, the problem here is I don't know if should I say combination or should I say these players, you can tell that they are not playing Sundowns football. Okay. Williams is in hurry, Bashapali to Tum, Reynolds is expected to run, and now the weather condition is against us. It's 30 degrees. You can't be running like you are normally running in PSL games or anyway. But I'm just saying to say what we are playing here, it's nonsense. It's not Sundowns. Firstly, it's not Sundowns football. Okay. And as it's not Sundowns football, it's forcing us to play something that we need to adapt in these crucial stages. This is a crucial game. Yeah, you can't be making such things. Yeah, this change go backline Libusa. Bafetu Libusa is slow, number 1. Number 2, Libusa is not that much committed player. Even Bo Ribeiro, they are not even taking their chances. I don't know what is being said to these players. This is not the
for time, PK. I'm gonna come back. Let me go to ASAP. ASAP Chamber, welcome to the show, my brother. Habibi. Ah,
Hey,
TRC.
Habibi.
What is happening at the TRC,
You are
Habibi?
excited today, Habibi. Yeah, I can hear there's a treble in your voice. You are happy
Hey,
today, Habibi.
is the result, Habibi. I'm a fan of
No,
football,
Mr. Otsi.
Habibi.
Mr. Otsi, ngeke sivumele ama-player aphuza ama-coach ayithu, Mr. Otsi. Angeke, Mr. Otsi. Angeke, Mr. Otsi. No, Mr. Otsi. Le nto yenzakala la is beyond coaching, Mr. Otsi. Angeke i-goalkeeper erankwe number 9 emhlabeni out of the blue nje esithubeni nje akasana confidence, Mr. Otsi. Body language yakhe, his shoulders are down, Mr. Otsi. He's a shell of himself, Mr. Otsi. No, Mr. Otsi. There's a cancer that's spreading him. And I don't know if the cancer is senior players or the cancer is Flemingberg, but there's a cancer here at Sundowns, Mr. Otsi, and it's now spreading. And my biggest concern, Mr. Otsi, is that these new players that are coming into the team that are fighting, Abo Reynas, Abo Matthews, Mr. Otsi, Abo Khoza, Mr. Otsi. And I don't want this to happen because I would rather lose a player than lose Sundowns as a team, Mr. Otsi. I'm not willing to lose the Sundowns. I'm a player and I'm tired of being rulani this. I'm tired. It's 2 coaches on now, Mr. Otsi. If they refuse to move on from that coach, abahambe naye, Mr. Otsi. Sundowns was here before them. Sundowns will be here after them, Mr. Otsi. Ngeke ungitshele ukuthi, Mr. Otsi, this is just out of the blue. No, Mr. Otsi. If bafuna ukushaya silent strike, ahamba yo striker, Mr. Otsi, le emakubo. Unemployment high South Africa, with the highest youth unemployment in this country. Sine DTC amaplayer afuna ukudlala abangene bona, Mr. Otsi. Angeke mina, Mr. Otsi.
Can I ask you?
Senior players than lose the team. Angeke.
Can I ask you, when you're looking at this team, do you think that maybe it's a byproduct of the environment that has been created? Maybe now, corner my nerves. Every game is important. You can even see on your coach's face that everything is twitchy. Now they can't play. They were having problems with playing out from the back last game. Now you see that thing has been changed. Have you started creating a nervous team, maybe? Is that one of the contributing factors?
Yeah, I think more than anything, Mr. Otsi, what Sundowns was doing last season was winning games off the pitch, Mr. Otsi. So Gumatanel already, just that the character of the team, just how confident they were, and how how Mike Tyson said he would know ningakalu nokula ukuthi ukushayile by just how you looked at him, by just how you'd blink. We don't have that thing anymore. We don't have that scary effects anymore. Teams feel like they can come at us, Mr. Otsi. It's so concerning, Mr. Otsi. Like, especially Intega Williams yeng Susa the most. I've never seen this. Like, he's not even marshalling his defense anymore, Mr. Otsi. Like, what is going on here? Mr. Otsi. No one is bigger than the badge, Mr. Otsi. Retire squad, because these guys, when they play for Bruce, they're extremely motivated. So what's going on here? No, Mr. Otsi. Because I can't even analyze the match now. Now I'm all up in my emotion, Mr. Otsi.
No, hey, it's been you guys are new to this. Welcome. Let me go to Agent. Agent, first off, tell me about it. Welcome.
Shalom, my brother. Shalom.
Hey, shalom.
Hi, yeah, that goal really took away my analysis, eh?
Yeah.
Because now if I were to analyze the game, it would seem like I've smoked some strong dirty socks mixed with nyaupe, But anyways, I think since my members have expressed the emotions, which I feel like are mutual, I hate the feeling that we were going to lose before the game. I had the feeling, I shared in the group, I was scared about this game, and it has happened again. Eh? But I wanted to say an improved performance by Mokwena today.
Yep.
But he disappointed me with that goal. I think he shouldn't let the striker hit the ball like that. Grant also did an Obas again, needless loss of the ball and get punished.
Yeah.
Williams, top keeper, you're not supposed to be scored in the near post.
Okay.
So those 3 guys are capable for that goal. Ribeiro is doing too much. I think we told him that he's a star and he's trying to do everything by himself. He should pass to other guys. This is not tennis, this is not chess, it's not
Yeah.
an individual game, it's a collective. So there's that. That's
Can I ask you something about the game though?
Yeah, I wanted to analyze the game. Yeah.
I always speak about how much does Mkhulise, not Obas, make a difference? How much does Lebusa, not Khoza, make a difference? How much does Matthews, not does Sales, not Matthews, make a difference here?
Yeah, no, I was defending Khoza throughout because I didn't see much that he did wrong. I saw people saying he did something right. Personally, I didn't see what he did wrong, but I did understand why you're bringing Lebusa. It's an important game, must-win game, and yeah, but I would have played Khoza there because either way, when you have Ogrand and you have Otebza, those guys can't play from the ball. So when you have Mkhulise, they can play the ball, and then Sales. He missed the chance, but the technique was right, just that he didn't hit the target. And we saw the best of Sales in setting two chances that the player should have utilized, and I know he's going to be sacrificed for Matthews, but I would have sacrificed Uribeiro for Matthews, because I think he's not giving us anything and rather play all Sales there in the 10, but I felt, sentiment aside, that we played well. I think we played well. I think our players are robotic now. Last game you told play from the back. We played from the back. Even if that team was pressing us, we played from the first date. Today I've been told go long. We are going long unnecessarily. It's like they're programmed to do something. Do this, they just do it. They don't think. The reason why you play from the ball you play a long ball is first allow those guys to come to you, and when they come to you, that's when you play the ball. And you did that 3 times and you cut them off. So I think we did play well, and also guys, we have to take into account the humidity, that we played well, but without intensity. We can't play with intensity because the temperatures are high and it's humidity. So it means the players are losing sweat a lot, they get dehydrated a lot, they easily get fatigued, and that leads to lack of intensity. So I wasn't much worried about intensity, but I think we played well up to that goal. Yeah.
3 p.m. in Pitor. 3 p.m. in Kinshasa. The hour. Let me go to.
There's no humidity in Pretoria, but
it's different. The 3 p.m. slaps different. That's right. Let me go to Utuli. Utuli, tell me about this game. Welcome.
Hey, Mr. Uti, how's it?
Mina mbukela abantu man ngiyakhalwa man eCloricop man.
Yeah, no, this is frustrating man, the game. Because it seems like maybe we are sleeping on this team in Maniema. Because these guys, it seems like they went into the competition to compete, not to add numbers. If you see the caliber of our teams in this group, and they still have a chance of making it through to our knockout stages. And when you're looking at this game between the two teams, I think Maniema, it's a team that looks more like has a game plan when you compare them with Sundowns. They know what they have to do in this game. The way they play with the Bible shy high line, we offside trap, we'll try to catch them on a counter, we'll try to put in our crosses because we know what they heavy striker that is giving Sundowns a lot of issues. And I hear some of the guys saying Sundowns are missing a lot of opportunities. So is Maniema. So if you say Sundowns score those opportunities, now Maniema, let's say they scored those opportunities. It seems like Maniema have more opportunities as compared to Sundowns. Looking at this game, it seems like they are the ones who are going to score a second goal. As much as I don't want, because I'm supporting a South African team here, I so hope Sundowns can turn this game and be able to equalize me and maybe find the Lokunja, you win. But knowing this team, hey, I can't defend. I remember that first game they played against them. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. And those conditions, but they are used to our conditions. So home advantage again. So it's gonna be tough.
Masikhuluma ngabo conditions eSundowns. Mina khona lokuba ngama conditions inside eSundowns. Do you think that man hiring Has that maybe changed some of the environment at Sundowns? And are we seeing maybe some of that leading into Manlama game now?
Yeah, it's possible because I was saying now it seems like there's so many chopping and changes. Like last week we play at the back. This week flying squad. So our players are not sure what is it exactly that they need to do. It's unlike maybe before where even when it rains, they still implement the same tactic.
Yeah.
It seems like Hilo Kunjana last week when they were playing from the back and Casablanca was pressing them, bang in every panic mode. Now all of a sudden they're changing the way they are playing. So yeah, there's go back. Go back, Mr. Otsi.
Tyler, for time's sake, I'm gonna go into think for Tyler. I'm not gonna come back like I normally do, because the second half has started. But Tyler, tell me a little bit about that first half.
Hey, how's it, OT?
I'm good, and you, my brother. Yeah.
I'm great, OT. I'm just questioning when OT over the last how many games the coach has been in charge of now? 5 games or 6 games?
Yeah, something like 5 games. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask the Sundowns fans to be honest to themselves, and ask a question: what is this coach style of play? What is he trying to achieve out of this team? Because look at the last game they played when OT. They are building from the back. And this Maniema, what they've done, they just watched the last game. With all these people are playing from the back and they hoof the ball to try to find Reinas or Usaile up front. And they are not winning. Even at Raja, they kept doing that throughout the match, OT. Throughout the match, and they are not winning. Ulenduka, the tactics, basically you build from the back. You've got Ulenduka, almost 7 players are building from the back. Lebusa is there, Lunga is there, Kekana is there, Mudau is there, Mokwena, Alende, 7 players, and then you hoof the ball. When you hoof the ball, you only find Usaile no Reinas. There's no one who's supporting them. And you have Ribeiro to come and collect the ball. What is their responsibility, Kamkulise? Who must take the responsibility of driving the ball from the midfield up to those guys, Kulendoga, Ribeiro. Ribeiro is not supposed to drive the ball from the middle. It's supposed to feed him so that he can feed both Usaile or Reinas.
Yeah.
So it's tactics when OT. They are being beaten. Tactically, they are being beaten. They are found wanting. And this is not the Sundowns we know. These players are not motivated. OT, we lost at the last game. Now let's play this game with intent, with intensity. We have one. They're not motivated, these guys. You ask, what are this coach doing there? It's so frustrating to watch this Sundowns team, knowing what this team, how it was, or what it was when it. I don't want to mention coaches' names, but it's so frustrating to watch this team to be teams. I count 5 chances on OT. One of those chances they almost scored with their head. Maniema. The other one, William make a save. The other one was a goal where Mokwena, I blame him for that. Just put the ball out, kick the ball out. I mean, really, guys, I don't know what is this? I don't know what is going on with this team, guys. And I blame the coaching and the changing and chopping of coaching. This is the result. Okay? This is what will happen when you change coaches.
Hey.
You teams don't have a direction. They don't have a direction, these guys. They just play. No coaching,
for time's sake, Tyler, for time's sake, I'm going to have to just jump in. We are now 48 minutes in to the first half. Thank you to the guys that came in halftime to analyze with me. 35,000 likes, and Spiro, Prasem, and Koke can come in and we can have a conversation. Everybody else will be able to jump in. Just tap the screen. If we can get you 35,000, I'll let everybody get a minute. Everybody who wants to jump in can get a minute to tell me how they're feeling. But to Congo, Mame, Congo, Mama. Okay, let's get into it. That was just for Malume Kutso. Here we go. First half. Let's talk about the first half. Sure. I I think there are problems. I'm going to speak about it. Let's talk structurally. Structurally, there's a couple of things that are going wrong. Number one, Sundowns can't play out from the back because they don't have the players that can play out from the back. They don't have them. So if you look at who's on the pitch right now, do you trust Kekana to trap a ball and turn? Do you trust Lebusa to trap a ball and turn? And you go into the midfield, we know what Mokwena's like when he gets the ball there in the midfield, even though he is having a better game, right? Umkhulisu, guys. I know they said Umkhulisu started this match. I don't see him. So already, from that standpoint, look at where Allende just picked up that ball. And when Allende picks up that ball there, that means that Ribeiro has to become an 8. And when Ribeiro becomes an 8, what do we always say about him? Well, Ribeiro becomes selfish. The further he is away from the other box, the more selfish he becomes. They've congested that midfield on purpose to frustrate these guys. You look up front, Sales and Reyners. You see, Reyners, Reyners, we saw it at Bafana. If you ask him to drop in, you lose him. If you ask him to be the collector of the ball, you lose him. But if you play him as the guy that goes and fetches that ball when it's played over, if you're going to play long balls like Sundowns is doing, now you've got your player back. Sales is not a number 9. You cannot have Sales running into the box and scoring balls. Sales likes to pass. The 2 times I've seen him be great, he likes to pass. So now you just needed to switch those guys around. Sales is off now, Matthews is on. So we would expect Ribeiro to come back into the 10 properly, into the 10, a little bit higher and play the ball. But you still have the same defensive setup. So I don't know if Sundowns will be able to progress that ball up. You can't see Mkhulise when the midfield is bypassed. I argue that the midfield is being bypassed because Mkhulise is on the pitch. Personally. But I don't want people to think I have a problem. But here's the bigger problem. Here's the bigger problem for me. Last week I said the Sundowns has lost its aura. This is no longer the Sundowns that we know. The Sundowns that doesn't blink. The Sundowns that controls games. The Sundowns that, man, they take draws into wins. This is not them anymore. This Sundowns is shaky. These players look nervous. They don't know what to do. Mabugelu coach, if the camera ever goes to the coach, you will see how nervous that man looks in Jay Ahlezi. And I think that's one of the byproducts for me. One of the byproducts of chopping and changing the way that Sundowns has chopped and changed. Because the more they chop and change, that man is now under pressure. Do you know what Sundowns had in their pocket? What they had in their pocket was that, Coach Mangoba had been with the team since 2013. I think it was. 2012, 2013. Coach Rulani had been with that team for 7 years. You could relax. There's something. Now it's a rat race. Melesowina. I need to go pull out things. Now it's on fire. Now it's lit. It's lit. And you can see that it's lit from the team. I've never seen Sundowns like this. I don't know about you guys. Sundowns, Biabo, Pitso and onwards. I've never seen them like this. Taking like this. I haven't. And people were having me, but I was like, man, there's something that's changed. Over and above the fact that I think that there's some players in this team that feel that they're bigger than others. And I feel like now they're getting egos. And I think those egos are playing out on the pitch. This game, not so much. This game, I'm not going to lie, not so much. Mara, there's some players who have egos here, but let me not go there. Let me go there. No, it's not that, guys. It's not that. Okay, look, watch. Who's picking up that ball now? Sundowns, Runwin has the ball. So if Islander is coming to pick up the ball, watch. You give it to Lebusa, you go wide, it has to come back. Has to come back. Ribeiro, look at where Ribeiro's standing. You get what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm saying that the role that he's being asked to play has just had a chain effect on all of the other players around him. Angithi is bad, guys. Please. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that the role he's being asked to play. Rather, in this situation, agent, we had this conversation. Let Allende be the first progressor of the ball. Let Allende be the first progressor of the ball and go from there. But okay. Let me just say, Sundowns is doing well now. Maniema sitting back. There is Mbobo there at the left side, left back, where Morena can take advantage. But I will give him credit. Mkuli says, look good in the first few minutes here. I'll give him credit. I was just saying, empires don't fall, they dilapidate bit by bit. Coach Rulani's word says, Uvusi. Hey, guys, no, I'm just telling you what's happening. I'm not telling you anything different. That's why they can't play out from the back. It's already hard enough when you don't have a khoza who's way more comfortable than Grant, way more comfortable than Libusa. It's hard enough. It's hard enough when you don't have our Obas there to come in and pick up that ball. It's hard enough already to play that ball. That's why they're going over. Barring, King, Guichele, Bonavatazela, that's Sundowns right now. No man, anxious. Anxiety. Eh? The anxiety. That's what they have right now. And you feel it. But, I will say, I think Maniema is waiting Sundowns out. Because they're not pressing. Which is interesting. I don't know if they're conserving energy for the second half. But yeah, their press is all over the place now. They no longer have the discipline they had in the first half. So maybe it's going to open up a little bit more for Sundowns to play. Guys, kupari gift. Thank you so much to Utumsani, Lebza, Papa Khosi. Thank you so much. Siyasabu udlala esgubhini. Nidlala njani esgubhini when people's jobs are on the line? I don't think you guys realize what type of environment you've created, like Sundowns. Part of that, where everybody's on edge, guys. You could be fired tomorrow. Coach, he's new. The players are looking at a new coach. Coach was told he must win every trophy. Guys, can you imagine going to a team and they tell you in the middle of the season that you must win everything? Utenu Fleming, we want to win every trophy we're a part of. That stuff is tough for a new coach. Can you imagine being coach of Sundowns right now, guys? Can you imagine being coach of Sundowns right now? And you have to follow a guy who had an unbeaten season, almost unbeaten season, almost invincible season, fired. Then the next guy, a guy who had been there for 12 years, comes in, loses 2 games? Didn't he lose like 2 games? Scores more goals than Sundowns had scored up to that point, I think, in the previous seasons. Fired. And now you have to step in. Knowing that UTD nae, UTD, you're his first hire. The first person that Fleming hired himself. By himself. Or the new technical team. Maybe not say Fleming, because people like, they are guys who Sundowns. But anyway, there's still Club World Cup. I also think that Aubrey is a part of the puzzle that's missing in terms of keeping the ball, says Umusa. That's true. And inverting Aubrey. Sundowns is losing balls. Utlopi, agavumi mhlulili Sundowns. Banna. Isep. Oti, don't talk too much. These people are sensitive. Hey, let me not talk too much. Hey, let me just speak about the game. 58 minutes in. If you want to know what the time is, add 45 to whatever my timer says. So it says 13 minutes in, but if you add 45, you'll know that it's the 58th minute as it stands. Ziyakhala manje, ziku loudspeaker.
Ziyakhala and ziku loudspeaker. And I can't into off.
Onta?
I no can't into off. Ziyakhala ke manje. Ziyakhala ke manje.
Can Sundowns relax? Like, can Sundowns just take its time for once? Yeah, guys. Tell Ribeiro to go up the pitch. Let Reyners and Matthews work it from wide and go from there. All right, guys. Marawa, what? Guys, what's happening? SD's panda on my PowerPoint presentations. Hey, Marabusa. H, my bet Sundowns a draw September. There's still time. Nombulelo says they've created a pressure similar to Lair Chiefs. Thank you, Nombulelo. Thank you. That's the one. That's the one I'm talking about. You can't even coach at Chiefs because it's lit. You're thinking about your job every day. Batify, that Flemingberg. Yeah. Oh, ay, guys, tapelo. Mokwena Kekana Mudawan Mudiba needs to be released from Sundowns. Can we steal Kutlano Letako? He isn't even playing Lapagui Sundowns. Me, I like you. Me, I like it when you say things like that. The only Sundowns players I will accept is if we go steal the kids. If we can kidnap Letako, Mapena, and add them to our kids, and then just play a kids team. Ah, shame. But Ribeiro must go out. I'm really enjoying this game. Yeah, Bonnie, Ribeiro's playing too deep. I will say it 100 times over. Ribeiro's not an 8, he's not a 6, he's a 10. The further away he is from the box, the less effective he is. Whether it be in possession at times, or whether it be him being selfish, right? Especially because when he gets the ball, wherever he gets the ball, there's no help. So if you look at the picture right now, 1, 2, 3, 4 players, the Sundowns, ne? Then you have Ribeiro. If Ribeiro gets the ball there, as they're building up, you've got 4 players that he has to somehow beat because everybody else is waiting for the ball. Oh, Tapel. Oh, Shapari kill. Sundowns fans are sensitive for real. I'm sitting with this one, Mojan. I'm going offline. When we are sitting here crying, La Resheba. When we are sitting here crying, La Resheba. So now we must sheba you guys. And there's time, Maracais, there's time. Relax on, guys. Rest, Bafetu. Rest, Bafetu. It's not all bad. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Sundowns do look a lot better in the second half now in terms of their attacking play. You can see a little bit of the patterns. They just have maybe been unlucky not to be able to play the ball through and in behind. I think that's what they're trying to do. Mara, the distance between their strikers and the first available midfielder is so big that by the time you try play that ball, the defense is already sitting. But the corner off says Tandega. This big striker is causing problems. Bobby, please, Bobby. I don't know if you watched NBA, Mara. We must do Houston Rockets. Play the kids till Baba Sharp. Yeah, Houston Rockets. What's that other one? The Oklahoma, the Thunder. Didn't they have a very good young team at some point? Or even Golden State. If we can get some more proper experienced players that maybe are role players would be better. But just the kidnapping yana. Just the kidnapping yana. Mapena. Make them an offer they can't refuse for khoza. Can you imagine khoza in that defense? Yo. Chiefs can buy the striker and get 2 for free. Yeah, you see, Sundowns is looking better. They just don't have an active 10. They don't have a passer of the ball. But that's also because Maniema sitting very deep. They're not allowing them to play that ball. So they're just gonna have to wait and see. Go help. Somebody go help. You're not going to play that. Oh, wait. Yeah, with SGA, exactly, with SGA and them. That's the, yeah, okay, see. Houston went through Bob Harden, and that was a little bit of a mess there. Sundowns fans, I think it's time you go back to your original team, says Kwanda. Kwanda. Cubo says less than 30 minutes left. Not even trying to cause a penalty. Actually, they're relaxing. Look, if Sundowns can keep their head, I think from the 70th minute, they're going to get a lot of chances. They're still playing a little bit too deep. There aren't people that are taking responsibility there from the lower part of the defense. So that's why you're finding Nabo Allende having to go pick up the ball and move. And it's also, I think, to cover Utapelo. Because Utapelo, and is it Mashiko? Did Mashiko come onto the pitch? Because they're pushing up so high, I think Sundowns is choosing to cover them, Nabo Allende. So that's creating a mismatch in terms of numbers up front. So you don't have the same dynamic sort of 10 play that you normally have because everybody else is behind the ball. And then by the time the ball gets up, Maniema is already sitting with a bunch of players that are just looking at them, waiting for them to play a pass. So it's interesting. It's interesting tactically. I don't know how effective it's going to be. Mara, they have been looking a lot more positive. Maniema sitting back. I didn't expect Maniema to sit back like this, honestly speaking. Even just to release that striker Sabu. Still one-on-one, maybe play some route one balls one-on-one to him and have him fight that defense. Because he's been fighting, eh? OT, they play better when they play there. When they come to the PSL, they become silent. Oh, Ucho strikers, look at that. No communicate. Guys, what's happening at Sundowns? That could have been an on goal, or that could have been somebody getting there first and taking out the Ronwen and the defender in one move. We're going to see more boring football from Sundowns. There's no combinations from the players, says Umainunu. Spongawonke says Sundowns won't win CAF. Musa says, but to be honest, there were chances in the first half and the football gods never miss. They never miss. But the football gods also say that if you park the pass, you will get punished at some point. And Maniema's, it's not a full pass. Pakonyana. Eba ipakileng mo le man. Entle ke siya yan. Sprinter. Champions League is not for the weak, says Uvusi. Mangoba and Foltz has a plan. Something was happening there. Nothing is happening here. Yeah. The only thing that Mangoba and Foltz, the only problem with them was that they didn't have a defensive plan. Oh, ball boy. Welcome to Africa. The ball boys watch you jump people. Mashiko's got too much energy, guys. Can you please tell Mashiko to calm down? He just needs to calm down and just let the game come to him. He's always running. Like he's always erratic. He's always doing something. But I'd be wrong to say that Sundowns is an average. They're now in junk status. Hey, I wouldn't go that far. But I think there's some noticeable cracks from this team. Atigu Bilubusa is a cow. Where's Amvala Mara? Says Ukodani. Hey, Moran has been trying to dribble this guy. He's been trying to dribble this guy. They were quick to let go of Nliti. Inyati Paki. This is the best of Caroso Paul. Will regret releasing Mangoba. As a Chiefs fan, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. Let me have a cup of tea. They could score, though. They could score. I'm not going to lie to you. They could score. Mara, at the same time, if they played mid-block, they will get exposed as well. So it's a lose-lose. True, Mara, I'd much rather have an outlet. I think my only problem with them is that they don't have an outlet anymore. Sometimes you don't necessarily need to play well. You just need to put pressure on the defense. So Maniema should win the ball back, even if you play a route one, and just let them feel the guy. Just let them feel the guy a couple of times, the two corner, Ukon, and go from there. Too much passing has expired. Even Man City lose with it. Caf Champions says we need to play Chiefs and regain our confidence. Imagine if you lose to Chiefs. ASAP. Imagine if you lose to Chiefs. What might happen? Even Rulani knew about the risk of losing to Chiefs. Imagine if you lose. Ranga Chiva Vairo 2 goals. I was like, clap, clap. What's that day going to be like? Rulani went to Morocco with Sundowns robotic players' batteries. They will score, they won't score. Well, number one, Orlando Pirates fan says they will score. Tyler says they won't score. Man, inyati, guys. We don't deserve to progress out of the group. Problem with most PSL teams is that they solve the wrong problems, solve the root cause. Musa, and that's true. That's true. You know, people call me crazy when I say that Sundowns' main problem, if we're being 100% honest, what Sundowns needed to fix through Rulani, through the co-head coaches, through Mangoba, final 20 minutes of games of consequence. Like it or not, this is a game of consequence, for example, but that's all they needed to fix. What do you do in the last 20 minutes when you're facing ES Tunis, Al Ahly in the semi-finals of the Champions League? What do you do when you're facing Pirates in the final of the Nedbank Cup, the MTN 8? You've played well up to that point, and then Pirates, really, gone. ES Tunis, 1 counter, 1-0, gone. What do you do in the last 20 minutes? This thing of changing the whole style of play, you guys just confused yourself. You confused yourself more than anything. Chameleon to box entry football, Yagamangoba. Now I don't know what this is more. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Oti, I guess Jalile Mara, we're not beating Sundowns. Oh, no. Butlale, I'm just saying, imagine if you're calling for Chiefs to get your confidence, and then Chiefs out of the blue, they don't even have to play well, out of the blue, Uranga Ulchaisa Gai 2. What was going to happen? Oh, Maniema can't park a pass. They can't park a pass. Oh, now they've got Lempatebati anxiety. Keeper. Maniema's gonna let a lot of you down in the comments. Which says Sundowns will win. Stupid says Nebi and Cardoso, same WhatsApp group, same WhatsApp plumber group. Meizo says Mangoba was the right man for the job. Enes Dube says he must throw in Litlako and Shalulile, he will win this game. Well, it's down to the kitchen sink, eh? It's down to the kitchen sink. Yaba Steve. When Stevie Atwere Reina Zikaletso, he was holding his hand. And then he was telling him about stuff. Agent, I'm smelling 2-0 in this game, says Huelo. Hi, Oti, Yageli Kosi says that tomorrow.
No, my brother. Let me be happy in peace. When you are sad, it's for now. Later, you're gonna thank me. Bye-bye.
It's not like we were gonna win CAF or something. I think the problem, Agent, and I see you trying to refocus us, to move the conversation, to change arguments. But your team said everything. Mina, guys, maybe you guys must listen to me more often. Remember what I said when Rulani was fired? And I said, was it really about the Champions League? Number one. But then number two, what's going to happen to every coach that follows now? If somebody can have as, not perfect, but as good of a season as you possibly can have, and they can fire him saying, hey, Champions League, what, fine. I don't believe it was. I don't believe that's why he was fired. But anyway, when those statements were released, when that statement was released, I think it changed everything. The pressure now is on. Counter quickly, Ronwen, quickly, Ronwen. You need to move quick. Oh, Nkosiam. There we go. There we go. Play it through. Relax, Mashicho. Relax, relax. Relax, Mashicho. Telling Mashicho to relax is something else, eh? 74 minutes in. Maniema Union still leads Mamelodi Sundowns 1-0. But there they go. Offside. Ampur. Even the Steve Compella must leave with Caruso. Did you guys choose the wrong assistant? Should they have chosen Romain Foltz? Maybe. Caruso rotates the squad too much, Mara. We'll see our team tomorrow, says Amu. Compella seeing flames on the bench. This is me actually best case scenario, rather here than in the semi-final again. Rulani lost Nedbank, MTN8 and CAF. No, I hear you. That's why I said, not a perfect season. I said as good of a season, because at the same time, you could argue that he lost one game in the league. He broke every record that there was points-wise. Then he lost in the finals of the Nedbank and MTN8 in the semi-finals of CAF. That's a really good season. But that's not the point. The point was, if the goal is Champions League now, forever and ever and ever, when and how do you apply it? Does Caruso come under pressure now? If, let's say, if they want to do, if they can't get out of the group stages, is Caruso under pressure? Because it's not losing in the semis. It's not getting out of the group stages for a team of Sundowns' stature. Do you blame him? Do you keep him for a season? At this game, we have to strike to bring back our coach. Guy, we can't lose this game. Vuga Sundowns. Vuga Sundowns.
Wake up, nigga, wake up, nigga. Wake up, nigga.
Wake up. Sundowns looks lost today, lacking creativity. Fleming is an agent of chaos. We can't allow Mlungu to finish our team like this. Mashicho and relaxing our water and oil. You can never ask him to relax. But Sundowns out. Tool says, am I really watching Sundowns? Guys, there's time, guys. There's time. Even the fans, you guys are also shaking today. Everybody's shaking, man. Everybody's shaking. Guys, this is not the Sundowns. The Sundowns, I know, even 1-0 right now, you guys would be telling us about how good your football is and what.
Bathi nukusheka ngesulu njalo.
Oh, kakase.
What kakase? Why you kakaseling, my brother? Relax, go.
Relaxani, guys. 35,000 agent. So we're close. 3,000 likes away. Becoming disjointed. Rulani was far better. The coaches hired after Rulani losing everything. Makesi is waiting for them in Betway. Changing coaches won't make any difference. OT, we'll go through this cycle again. No. I'm just asking. I'm just asking about the mandate of the coach. That's my thing. Because you made it very clear with a certain group of coaches. Very clear. And this is going to be the first time you guys are going to get a coach that comes from outside, that's completely outside of the system. How much time does he get? Was it right to hire him now? Should they not have hired him when Mangoba, before hiring Mangoba, so that you could have that little preseason time? Or was it also just, host Rulani won the Stockfell Cup? You guys are so mean. You guys are so mean. Leave them OT. They feel, okay, I'll leave them. Marumo's leading 1-0. Oh, are they? We know our team. We know when the team has intention to score. Kitchen sink, guys. Kitchen sink. Yeah, kitchen sink. Bombard the box until a mistake happens. They play like Amazulu. Problem is the football is not good. Angoba Sundowns was better. It keeps getting worse. Playing in Mali is tough. Ask us. Oh, in Congo, yeah. Hey, Stellies. You guys are coming along fine. Lunda Twice Lundasul is a daily bread. No, you guys are coming along fine. I was more worried about you guys, to be honest with you, in Africa. We need this game. We want to watch the game at night in a chilled mood. You want to watch the game at night, guys. Alright, you guys, today, an abomination of a football game, says Butlali. Mangoba must come back, says Jero. They were wrong to listen to the media. Mangoba was the right man for the job, says Mezo. Don't even mention Coach Kasongo needing time. He was beaten by a 5-day-old Raja coach. I think Mangoba's change was influenced by Club World Cup, and Club World Cup is not the be-all and end-all. Life continues after. But why would you make... I think that's why I'm saying that... Why would you trust... Oh, shot, Mokwena. Why would you trust a coach that you've never... Yeah, it's like, you guys are becoming a PSL team. Why would you trust the coach just because he's Portuguese and say Club World Cup, whether he can do it or not, and say Club World Cup? But then you've got a coach who, I mean, didn't Sundowns also almost gone invincible under the co-coaches, the three wise men, at some point? Now you guys are starting to become like a PSL team, a normal PSL team. A normal PSL team. Unkululeko will not criticize this, but they'll criticize Chiefs. Guys, Abo says if Caruso wants to stay at Sundowns, he must make sure he doesn't lose Nedbank and MTN 8. I get it, MTN 8 is gone. It's just Nedbank that's left. All that he has is Nedbank until the end of the season. Or are you talking Nedbank and MTN 8 next year? Are we over 35K? Hey, okay, guys, okay, let me... almost. Let me let you guys vent. Lona, halebatli therapy session ya Monday. Lebata therapy session immediately. You must sometimes internalize these things and think about them and let them brew and stew. And then Monday, man, you can come back relaxed and you can have a conversation. You've watched the game over. Mara can only chase someone. Agent, 81 minutes. It's still possible.
No, man. I know when you've lost the game. There's no passion here. I don't see any passion. I don't see any fight.
Almost.
I don't see any sense of agency. I don't see anything. Like, these boys have thrown in the towel, you know?
Yeah.
First half, we played well. Second half,
that's the goal. That's the goal. I told you guys.
So it means I must stay on the panel almost, eh?
I told you guys, stop shaking. Why are you shaking?
No, but we shouldn't. We shouldn't.
Guys, please mute when you come in.
We shouldn't let this thing mirror us or cheat us into thinking we played well. We didn't play well the second half, you know. And these boys have given up, you know. And I don't know why Shirley is not starting, but anyways, it's okay. We leave it.
Yeah.
I think we need a squad overhaul, eh? I think, like I said last time, that there were two things. It's either Mangoba was the problem or the players were the problem. Two things. Some of us saw that the players were the problem, you know, and Mangoba saw that the players were the problem, you know. But the club had to play it safe and say Mangoba out. Now you can clearly see that these players are the problem. Now, it's two things. It's either these players are overrated, they're not as good as you think they are, and the system Ulani made for them must tell us, what is the word? Taylor made for them. And outside the system, that they're not it. You know, it goes back to your conversation. There's no such thing as a quality player outside the system. You know, there could be that. Or it could be that, as someone saying, they want to go slow. You know, they want to bring Rulani, kankani, you know, as they would say, you know. So I'm not happy. I have no hope in this game. I'll be lying to you if I say I have hope. I don't have any hope on this game, to be honest with you. Thank you.
Okay, Mara guys, I'm telling you guys, but so you can't be check. Guys, take it from a Chiefs fan. Take it from a Chiefs fan. Can't all be checking. Once you allow everybody to check, it's a problem. Maniema started sitting back in the second half. That's why they lost this game. Those opportunities were always going to be there. You just needed to take one. Then you guys are going to say, hey, I don't like Sundowns. See, I told you guys that Sundowns were going to come back. But anyway, Bongs, 1-1.
Yes, OT.
Orenka 1-1, Bongs.
It's a comeback for Sundowns. We thought we were about 1-0, but no, they are trying to fight, Mabon. Because they are trying to save their jobs, because the fence are quite as you can see. But agent, they were for about one, they are on a go slow, but rulani back. And the rulani system was a chameleon system, and a lot of loss in the team.
Yeah.
So now, they are revealing the first some of these players are not as good as we think. Now, they are one tougher now. They can't do it now. They are losing. They are losing now. They are becoming a PSL team, like you are saying. They are now becoming an ordinary PSL team. They are becoming a Kaizer Chiefs light. Even Chiefs is now becoming a Sundowns light. Now because Sundowns is not playing like the Sundowns we know. And system and then order. It's okay. Everyone is safe in his position. They can play for each other. Now they are in trouble here now. Fans are complaining right now. Boy, agent no. It's bad.
Hi, no, I remember to Let me see. Let me bring in some more people. Let me bring in Butale. 1-1.
Oti, I heard you guys are saying if Miguel doesn't win Nedbank and MTN 8, he must go. Well, he might as well just go now because that Nedbank Cup has Kaizer Chiefs written all over it.
Hey, buddy.
Marai, Aslap.
Hey, buddy.
I think, man, you know, that thing about aura, man. After Sundowns equalized, they celebrated. Me, that's not the Sundowns I know. The Sundowns I know, they go for the win straight. They go for 3 points straight. Then they're not happy after a draw. You know, and I think I don't know, Ribeiro and Allende, they're just not being using correctly. Every time I watch, I'm seeing Ribeiro and Allende being dropped so deep, which for me, you know, I don't know, man. They're not doing anything there because Allende now is playing as if like a Batusi Obas. He's playing like a 6.
Yeah.
He's dropping in between center backs. I don't know because Allende is a very creative player. Creative players are not supposed to be dropping within the center backs because that's more for cover, not for a player with the profile of Allende. And yeah, I mean, the aura is not there. It's not there. People, I don't think Maniema came in, especially that first half. I don't think Maniema came into this game being scared of Sundowns, as the whole, maybe not say the whole of Africa, but majority of Africa would come into a Sundowns game, home and away, and be scared. And I don't think, because Maniema came out blasting, bro. They came out.
Do you think they made a mistake by sitting back in the second half?
No, not by sitting. They can sit back, but at least have 1-2 players that can go on the counter for you. Because if you're sitting back, you win the ball and then what? You're just blasting the ball, then possession is regained by the opposition team, just like that. So there's actually no point of sitting back if you're not gonna have an outlet. If you're gonna sit back, then rather have an outlet for a bright spot somewhere, that if you clearly ball to the final third, that at least there's someone there to catch the first ball and someone to catch the second ball, and then you can progress from there.
No, for time. The news is saying that Bongani Zungu scored a goal for Amazulu. Hey, I wonder how much he would have been needed in this game. Let me go to Moki. Moki, welcome to the show. How are you?
No, how's it, man? Hey, man, I'm watching this game. I'm a Sundowns supporter. Been supporting this team, my man, since before Motsepe even came.
Yeah.
But I've seen a whole lot of things when I've been through the ups and downs, emotions. But I'm not really happy with this Flemingberg character and what he's doing to this club. This thing of buying players, got his 60 million, and I mean, the amount of money that he spent on these guys, we could have built a simple stadium. I mean, only HMP Jedako, look at this thing. When Sundowns passing the ball around at the back. This thing of passing the ball around at the back and building, I don't like it. I've never liked it. I don't like that tactic, man. I don't care who says what or it's modern football. Building from the back, it's a problem. But low press, about press, and then you're going to consider goal, you know. But for me, with Arthur Sales, that's 60 million. Sales, there's something funny going on there. There must be some money laundering or some funny things going on.
Not just
it
him.
Reminds me when
Esquivel.
a lot of players. Esquivel as well. You know, it reminds me of, was it Lukaku where he played for Chelsea, then they loaned him out and loaned him back. I don't know what was going. Even Morata. I mean, there's a lot of funny business dealings that's going on, you know what I mean? But this 900 million that we're gonna get from the FIFA, what is it, that Club
the Club World Cup.
I'm not sure if it's official or it is the 900 million or it's a lie. Let's just invest in, because I saw Rico Pitori, the new mayor, is basically saying she basically gave permission or they can renovate or whatever. What is that stadium? HMP. I don't know if you know that stadium.
Yeah.
In Mamelodi. So I think let's just build a simple. I mean, I want a stadium so at Ridgeville with that 900 million that we get. Let's just build a simple stadium similar to the one in Etridgeville, and you know, and play our games there, you know, or maybe have a better training facilities. But for me, Flemingberg, I don't like him at all. I don't like this thing at 60 million, and I know Motsepe's got money and tax avoidance and all of these funny things, but
allegedly, like I don't want to fight in that Motsepe.
Okay, allegedly.
Hey,
sorry, but no man, Sales. I mean, really, Sales 60 million for Sales. That guy, he should have been substituted in the first 10 minutes, man. But no, thanks, man.
No. For time, Moki. We'll have the conversation. Maybe we'll revisit the conversation about Flemingberg. I mean, when I wanted to have it, people didn't want to have it. People didn't want to. But anyway, let me go to Uzot. What? Tell me about this game. Last 5 minutes.
Before I start, OT, allegedly, that was very, very strong, you know. Quote unquote, people here, hey, they like quoting things.
Hey, please.
But that OT said.
Hey. Actually, before you continue, the thoughts and views expressed on the Overthinking Football show by those of the panel in the comments are not those of Overthinking Football, nor are they the thoughts of the host. Those belong to those who have said them. There we go. Huh?
Yeah, thank you. What a boring game, man. It's just a typical African game, CAF game. I think I don't know what's going on with Mamelodi Sundowns. They like you said, they don't have that thing that people scare them anymore. That people fear them anymore. In this game with Maniema, very good. You can just see the record that they have in the group stage. How many draws now? Is it 3 draws?
It's 4 draws. 4 draws, 1 loss.
So it's quite good. And then I think what they did was a very big mistake in the second half, trying to defend, because I don't believe there was anything to defend there. There was no threat or anything, because the very same way Mamelodi Sundowns were playing in the first half is the very same way they're playing now. And what Maniema is trying to do now in the at the end of the game with the attacking, I think that's something they were supposed to try to maybe at the beginning of the second half, to just get that second goal and then maybe defend from there. But it's CAF football. You never know. When do they play Sundowns? They play this weekend again, their last game. So they still have an opportunity. You know, let's just it's CAF football is not all about the exciting results. It's a roller coaster. You can never be impressed. Just wait for the final result. I think with Mamelodi Sundowns, there's a quote which Coach Rulani once said: nobody's entitled to winning. winning should be something you work for. They I think they were so entitled to winning that every single other result is now bad for the coach or anything. They should just relax, man. We are used to these things, man. It's not that deep, you know. But
okay.
Yeah, what a boring game, man.
For time. Guys, let me bring in Shembe. Shembe, I told you, relaxani.
I'm tired of people always asking me what's happening, what's going on. They try to see what's in my head. My lyrics are Mr. Utsi are prophetic. I'm prophetic. Shaka boom boom boom. But Mr. Utsi.
The goal. There's the goal. There's the goal. I told you guys. There's the goal. Shasha boom boom boom. There's the goal.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Marashembe. Can you please?
I don't change my opinion.
For everybody who says I hate Sundowns, could you please, man, stand for me? Because I told them that they mara.
Bayagula labo Mr. Uthi ngibonile khona baka-accuse bathi hey une-agenda yani because you're analyzing ibhola Mr. Uthi bayasangana ngamakhanda abanye bacanga ukuthi mawukhuluma more points out izinto it means you hate them. This is very weird kuma comment section kuma video even ku YouTube uyabona hey ngikuzonda kanjani ngawazi mfethu bayagula abantu emakhanda Mr. Uthi. People must go find their fathers Mr. Uthi babashayela ispan fanele abantu fanele bashayela ibhani Mr. Uthi. Mr. Uthi, Mr. Uthi, my opinion doesn't change Mr. Uthi.
Okay.
I would have preferred for this team to unless we win CAF, which I don't see us winning, but my opinion is that we would have been better for Sundowns to be eliminated in the group stages and see focus Mzansi because it's gonna hurt so much more Mr. Oti ukuthi basikhiphele lapha kumasemi Mr. Oti. Yayibona ukuthi le Sundowns iyaxeka inama-crack amaningi and these aren't things that can be fixed within a couple of games, Mr. Oti. So that's the only reason I would say I'd prefer for this team ukuthi iphume manje kuma group stages than ukuthi iphumele kuma semis. I don't know if I can handle that pain again for 3 times if I'm not mistaken. Siphuma kuma semis. I don't know if my heart. I'm too emotionally invested into this team, Mr. Oti. Ukuthi ngikhona Mr. Oti. Yabo. And then
Mr. Oti
guys,
Aish, yazi amachita amancane ukubona iSundowns iba successful. Mina score 2 goals sebafuna ukuzifaka. Bokubi sonke lesikhathi gogo. Ima kancane. Mr. Oti, uFleming fanele avaye Mr. Oti. Akukhonakali Mr. Oti. uFleming uyayikhosta le team. I-sporting director yethu iyehlisa izinga le team lethu Mr. Oti. Sundowns hasn't improved. Sundowns hasn't gotten scarier over the years. Bheka basibamba amakhanda manje lapha eDarcy. Hey, askise sekhohlela ukuthi bengithini ngibone ngizibamba
my poroscati bara, you guys.
Mr. Oti, Fleming Agavayas Costa, Mr. Oti. Sundowns is not improving, but the cracks are getting larger. I'm happy for the win, but I'd still like us to go out in the group because we don't deserve Gapambili, Mr. Oti.
Okay. I'm gonna let some people in, guys. Please, 1 minute. I need to go. My thoughts are gonna be out in about an hour and a half. Let me go to Ukoke. Koke, you can come in now. Ken.
Okay.
Happy
meeting. Lale. Mina mengifila lento le. And mind you, lankhona angina access TV, but I was feeling it. Yabona mfethu ne Sundowns ne. We are like the Protea Fire.
Yeah.
The Protea flower, the things seems like ngathi azikho right. But believe me, mangizokutshela ukuthi if we give this coach enough time, this coach is gonna get it right. In the first game, he took notes from Rulani the way mega. And we have to go back before as was coach Masizwe Kamalake. He was a defensive coach, but he's coming to an offensive team, an offensive structure. So we need to give him time to be able to gel that defensive structure yakhe ne-offensive structure sethu uyangithola. So into emshayayo last game ngizwile along the way bakhuluma ukuthi we are trying to play ama-long balls what vele umuntu o-defensive ufuna ukudlala kanjalo angisho ufuna ukupaka ibhasi adlale ngama-count because even naku-last game le eshawe kuyo our last game neshawe kuyo it's because misifuna ukubuilda from behind and then ba-end up abaskripsela amabhola bashanga ama-counter baskora uyabona. So he's trying to mix the two styles uyangithola. So team kahle manje sikhiphe umqondo kaRulani noma
Hey, Coke, I think
yes,
there's something.
Is ama-support Sundowns sifuna i-continuation. But the way kungakhona angeke sayenzakala i-continuation. There's too many things. Phela umuntu nomuntu ucabanga ngendlela yakhe. You cannot be on Rulani's head. As much as you can watch and analyze Rulani's game, but you can never think like Rulani. You can never think like Pitso. So as much as abheka afunda kubo yena naye ufuna ukufaka istyle sakhe, masimnikezeni isikhathi bafiki ngiyacela. Yes, ezinye izinto singaziluza along the way, but that's me.
No, okay, for time. Let me bring in Kenneth. Kenneth, welcome to the show.
Thank you, man. How are you?
I'm good. You've got a minute, Kenneth. Tell me what you feel about this game.
Look, I saw we lost a lot of opportunities. We missed a lot of opportunities in the first half, of which as a result we were caught napping and the goal was scored. But then you can't be. I fail to understand Sundowns fan whom we have played more than almost 10 matches without Rulani. They're still quoting Rulani. At what point they will start analyzing Sundowns with the coach that it have and the players that they have and stop bringing in Rulani every time?
Yeah.
It's not like he's doing well wherever he is. He have all the material. He have all the monies that they gave him. But he's doing so bad to show that I don't even want to. I watch the Moroccan league now because of him, but I don't want to bring Rulani every time when Sundowns is playing. This thing is tiring from Sundowns, so-called Sundowns fan who keep on saying Rulani this. He's not there. Let's look at what's there, what's working, what's not working.
Okay. No, Kenneth, for time's sake, guys, we all know Monday is where we're gonna break the games down properly. I am hoping you guys can still hear me in the comments. I look like I'm being choppy here. Agent, you've got a minute. Tell me what you think. I told you. Did I not say?
Let me just give you flowers. I'm here to. I came here to give you flowers. Now you are fighting me. I should return my flowers now because I came here to give you flowers. You are fighting me even if I give them to you. No, man. But I think you had more hope than us. Personally, I had lost hope, personally speaking, because I didn't see the goals coming, to be honest. I didn't know from when. Even if you ask me now, how did the goals come about? I don't remember. I just know that Shabile headed one in. Which course? What? I don't know. But it's a 3 points that would take, and that's what matters. And should Asfa win at home against Raja tonight, we'll qualify. At the end of the day, that's what matters. Our personal opinions don't matter. But personally, I'm not happy with this win. I've never been, me, I like analyzing the game, not the result, because I think the results can sometimes mislead you, so I think this was a poor game. But as far as I'm concerned, I support Asfa. Ever since I was born, as far as I'm concerned, I support Asfa. So, cheers, man.
You have memories of being a young Asfa fan. Hey, Mara, let me go to PK. PK, let's hope, PK. Just have a little hope, man. Go teaming alone.
I mean, OT, maybe Bulelezi Babam, but me, I'm not a Tatazelin type of a guy. I told you, we're gonna win. How? I don't know, but we won. But I just want to dedicate this song to Kuto. Abuti Kuto, I want to dedicate this song. Oh, Congo, Mawe, Congo. And I promised him to say, I win today. Tomorrow you will know me. No, OT, bye-bye. Now I'm happy.
Bye-bye, PK. Okay. Wait. Let me see. I'm gonna let Jero in. And who else? Let me let Malume Kuto come in and speak for himself. Wait, before I close, let me let Malume Kuto come in. Wow, shebeleza jalu baba, Hussein baba, nantambama. I get it. Shebeleza Hussein. And then the shebelezing Hussein wasn't working out. Nasentambama, we must shebelez towards the end. Shalila was shebelezing. That's the end for you guys. But they lost hope. But let me see. Chero.
Sure, okay.
Tell me about this game, Chero.
The coach must go, coach. Simple. I need to we didn't give a chance to Mango. Why are we killing this guy?
Yeah.
Simple as that. I don't have anything to offer to the conversation. I'm trying. The game was bad. Asikwazi ukuseculate ibhola akekho umuntu olanda ibhola. It's like ngase kudlala iChiefs namazulu or something. So this has been going on since I figured the coach.
Yeah.
So no, he must go. Standards is setting like man because if you're not doing well, you get fired. So they must continue. They mustn't stop. Yeah, why are they stopping it? Because it's a European. He must go, this coach. Simple.
Heaven. Mara, you guys aren't happy for the win?
No, the win, it was just 2 long balls. There was not, if you take away those 2 long balls, there's nothing. We lost. It's just those 2 long balls, nothing else. So he must go. The standard has been set. He must continue with it. He must go.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Jero, for time, let me bring Malume Kuto. Ay, ke batla go itwanele.
Akilwane ke proud. Mamelodi Sundowns South Africa. Again. Sharp. Mamelodi Sundowns South Africa. Thanks, Uncle. Ba representile Mr. OT. All Uncle. And ke proud Mr. OT of Sundowns. You know, Congo as a whole is a good omen for South African progress. Let's try Congo, siyaphumelela in South Africa, Mr. OT. And 1998, qualifying in Congo, Orlando Pirates, second nationalize bonke abathi Congo. Orlando Pirates senza meyiwa through Congo. Hayi Congo mamesa.
Zaye.
Washebeleza shaluli. Hayi shebeleza njalo. Nantambama. Everyone beminyile. Yavela awuthi wona no1.
Thank you. Thank you. Guys, two more, then we're going to close. Boggs, you've got a minute. What did you think of the game?
I'm really hurt that Maniema had to lose this game. No, man. I needed Sundowns out. Sundowns say unhope, man. Unhope. He can tell Real Madrid to win comebacks. And Sundowns say last year, come on. Something needs to be done with Sundowns. When you just think Sundowns is done, they make a miraculous comeback.
Yeah.
How? Who ever thought Shadulilo would come from the bench and do it for Sundowns?
Yeah.
Sundowns needs to be studied, man. There's something else.
For time, the GNU is unhappy today. Let me bring in Untuli Kid. Guys, we're going to break down the game properly on Monday. And Tuli, 1 minute, Baba. Tell me,
doesn't give up, Mr. OT. but-ke ama-wishes ami a-first half ayenzakalile ukuthi bazoskora bekhava ukuthi kanjani. Talking about clash moment, Mr. OT. Yeah, this okay, it's a good result for Sundowns, but it wasn't a good game. At least it's gonna give them opportunity to smell themselves and go back to a drawing board and fix whatever that they need to fix. But they must be happy with another 3 points, and that's what I was wishing for. At least Monday there's a chance okay, they'll make it through to a knockout. But hayi mentshisi uyasebenza Mr. OT.
Nimthenga lomunye.
Kenga umentshisi omusha.
Nimthenga umentshisi wasePortugal. That's why.
Hayi omusha manje.
No, Tuli. Thank you, Tuli. Guys, I'm going to close now. This is all I'm going to say. Guys. All I'm going to say is, what I'm glad about Mamelodi Sundowns is that halfway through that game, they remembered who they are. And I don't even think it was that much of an attitude thing. I think it's also about how the team was set up. I'm still going to say, Lebusa Mkhulise sales changed everything of how that team plays. The moment they came out, things started changing. Nabolunga, when they came out, things started changing. I think in Mamelodi Sundowns, that's what you wanted towards the end. It's a game of two halves. In the first half, they were nervous. They didn't know where to play, where to go. They didn't know how to build up. It's like they didn't know. I was even watching the fans. You guys were busy telling me that, no, guys, you guys are you're losing. It's over. But two things happened. Number one, I think the structure came back when Abo Khoza, when Abo Shalulile and all those guys came onto the pitch. I think we saw a more similar Mamelodi Sundowns than normal. But then more importantly, I think Maniema did not manage this game well. I think they started defending, even though they were very naive in their defending. There was a couple of times where they were caught out by Umurena, where Mamelodi Sundowns maybe should have played a better pass and they maybe would have gone through. They were playing a very risky high line, which was lucky with a couple of offsides there. But towards the end, I think Sundowns remembered who they are. This is the Sundowns we know. We don't know about the Sundowns that complains about rough play in Morocco, that complains about the ref. We don't know about Mamelodi Sundowns that talks about the humidity in DRC. That talks about how great this Maniema Union team is. We know Sundowns that is able to take draws to wins, and in this case, taking losses to wins. There was a lot of time left on the board, and once you guys started peppering them, things were going to happen. I think Maniema has themselves to blame for this loss, because when number 10 came on, things started changing. They could do something there. But guys, Sundowns was going to come back in this game. Maniema, I told you guys from the first 5 minutes of that second half that Maniema was going to make the worst thing. So first half, the worst mistake. So first half, I did say that in the first half, if you don't take your chances, you'll get punished by a random goal. But if you think that you're going to defend for a whole half and just defend, not go forward in your own house, you're going to either draw or lose that game. So ningapheli hope Masandawana. I think it was a well-needed win for Mamelodi Sundowns. I think it was a well-needed win for Ucoach. Maybe the nice thing about coming back from 1-0 down and then going 2-1 up to win the game, it also gives you that little bit of hope. I think that little bit, it's an injection of adrenaline into the team. It's an injection of something that can take the team maybe where they were and maybe give them a reminder again of exactly who they are. But if you want my full thoughts, they're going to be out in about an hour and a half on my YouTube channel, The Overthinking Football Show. Thank you so much, guys, for the gifts. Thank you to those that jumped into the panel. Thank you to those that were commenting in the comments there. Thank you to those that watched on YouTube. Guys, Mamelodi Sundowns has beaten Maniema Union 2-1, a dramatic comeback by Ushasha, who effectively might have even saved Dukadoso there from a lot of trouble going forward. Guys, it's been incredible. We're going to break this game down, as well as the Pirates Ahly game and the Chiefs game tomorrow on Monday. So on Monday, we're going to break them down properly. I will be live for the Pirates and the Chiefs games tomorrow. So please join. You know how it goes. If you have not followed, please follow. And then, yeah, guys, it's been great. Remember, YouTube. My thoughts are going to be on YouTube in an hour and a half. Bye, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow.